Story coming out of New York. Owners meetings going on right now in New York, correct? This is 1 minute ago.
Armando's there.
Jonathan Jones, who's an NFL insider, just tweeted this out. Colts owner Jim Irsay just said of Dan Snyder, quote, "I believe there is merit to remove him as an owner of the Commanders." To my knowledge, that's the first fellow owner speaking out and saying there is merit to have someone removed as an owner.
And that's a massive statement. Now, does somebody seeing him say that now feel more comfortable saying it? And is that the beginning of chipping away to get to the 3/4 or 2/3 that's required? Or is he a standalone maverick who says that?
Well, he seems more like
standalone
maverick than a lot of the guys.
Well, he's generally a standalone maverick, or a maverick in a lot of ways.
But you said, Chad?
Irsay.
Oh, Irsay.
Jim Irsay is the one who has the quote that I believe there is merit to remove him as owner. And now every NFL insider, including Armando, quoting that tweet.
So the question is, how many owners are going to call his bluff, right? That's what this comes down to, based on the comments he made to the person that gave the scoop on what he said privately in that room, right? About how I've got dirt on the NFL and the owners, and that's why they're not going to touch me.
Which is something we speculated about.
Well, but I
mean,
think
if you're confident that Daniel Snyder doesn't have dirt on you as an owner, then you're probably more confident to go out on a limb and say there's merit to have him removed as an owner.
That means Irsay feels like he's clean.
But I would say, like,
one thing.
you need 24 of those to get him out.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you can find 24 necessarily.
Well, do they have to come out publicly and show their vote?
No, though
they don't have to speak
there are
on,
some very good reporters like Seth Wickersham who'll get 2 owners in that room to give him most of the count.
But it doesn't matter who voted for him. He's saying he's going to reveal the dirt that he has, regardless if Jerry Jones votes yes or no, if he's voted out.
But here's what I'm saying.
So it doesn't matter who voted.
Correct. But if he's going to go scorched earth on the people he has dirt on, are there 24 owners who feel like there's no dirt on them? Do they fear the dirt on the NFL?
Is it only 8 people?
It's not about the dirt on them. They fear the dirt on the shield. That's what this is about.
Yeah, will it crumble the league?
Yeah, you are more valuable than you've ever been. NFL owners aren't selling for a reason, because the price tag's only going up from $2 billion to $5 billion to $10 billion, depending on what franchise you're looking at. And so while they certainly are glad they're not being named by the Washington Commanders owner, specifically, they also have to realize that the business they have with the ownership group they're with is really good right now.
Yeah, how badly does it taint the league? How many investigations does it create? Do you go investigate? You oust this guy. He puts out dirt that would warrant an investigation if it came from anywhere else. How do you not investigate it? If some of it's similar to what you just ousted him for.
When was the last time someone as dirty and as poorly thought of as Daniel Snyder, though, has led some revolt against even if he makes all these claims and turns over documents and everything else, I still feel like the NFL would probably win, because most media and most people would cover it in a way that says, oh, it's just crying over spilled milk with Daniel Snyder.
Well, it depends what it is,
This
Chad.
guy who's terrible.
How big is it? Is it a crime?